Rivers carve silver paths across the soil. The sun has dipped beneath the horizon, and shadows deepen into cool blue. It is a time before great cities, before stone temples, before the written word. It is the time when humankind was just beginning to awaken. A small tribe gathers together near the flickering flame of their fire. They are wrapped in the hides of animals, their bodies lean and strong from days of endless movement. Their faces are turned to the fire, their eyes wide with the reflection of its dancing light. The fire is not just warmth, it is life. It keeps the night at bay, the shadows where predators roam. Around it, the tribe is one family, their spirits bound by need and by the rhythm of survival. Tonight, the air is cool. A soft breeze rustles the tall grass beyond their camp. The trees whisper their ancient lullabies, their branches moving gently in the dark, and the people listen, their hearts tuned to the land. Among them sits a child, wide-eyed, curious, gazing at the embers that float upward into the star-filled sky. This child does not yet know the weight of a spear nor the patience of a hunt, but within them something stirs, a quiet spark like the fire at their feet, the birth of the hunter's spirit. Far out on the plains, the sounds of the wild echo through the night. The distant call of hyenas rises and fades. The low rumble of lions drifts across the grass. But here, by the fire, the tribe feels safe. They know that together they are strong. The elders speak in low voices, their tones deep and slow. They tell of the day's travels, of the search for food, of rivers crossed and herds glimpsed in the distance. They tell stories of the animals they follow, the mighty aurochs, the swift gazelle, the clever zebra. They tell of the great hunt, not as an act of conquest, but as a dance between life and death, respect and necessity. The young ones listen. Their eyes grow heavy with the rhythm of the words, with the warmth of the flames, with the nearness of their kin. The stories are not only tales, they are lessons, weaving survival into the fabric of memory. And so, in the soft cradle of night, the tribe drifts between waking and dreaming. Now, imagine yourself among them. You too sit close to the fire. You feel the heat kiss your skin, while the cool night brushes gently against your back. You hear the hiss of the burning wood, the occasional snap that sends a tiny ember into the air. Above you, the sky stretches wide, a dome of endless stars. There are no city lights, no noise but the wild. The stars shine brighter than you have ever seen, a river of light across the heavens. The night is alive, yet peaceful. You feel your body relax, your breath slow. You belong to this moment, this place, this story. Tomorrow, the tribe will rise before the sun. Their path will take them far across the plains where the herds graze and move. The hunters will sharpen their stone tools, their hands steady with the wisdom of generations. The gatherers will search for roots, fruits, and hidden treasures of the land. But tonight is for stillness. Tonight is for remembering who they are. An elder begins to hum softly, their voice low and steady. It is not a song of words, but a sound that carries comfort, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. The children lean against their mothers, their fathers, their siblings. The flames dance to the hum, swaying in patterns that feel like old magic. And then, the elder speaks. They tell of a time when the people were not yet hunters, when they walked the earth searching, wondering, learning. They tell of the first time a sharp stone cut through the flesh of an animal, the first time fire kissed raw meat and made it tender. They tell of the moment humankind discovered that they could not only survive, but thrive. The child listens, eyes wide. Their breath slows as the story weaves into their mind. They see themselves in it, even if they do not understand why. Something deep within them responds, a stirring, an awakening, a call older than words. The hunter's spirit is not only about the chase, it is about connection, the bond between human and earth, between tribe and animal, between life and life. And so the night deepens. The stars wheel slowly overhead, ancient and eternal. The wind carries the scent of grass, soil, and distant rain. The fire burns lower, glowing red and soft. One by one, the tribe drifts into slumber. Their bodies curl close to the warmth, their dreams carrying them into worlds of memory and vision. The child, too, closes their eyes, and in their dreams, they run. They run across endless plains, their feet light, their breath easy. They move not as prey, but as something new, something awakening. The hunter within is being born. The dream carries them into forests thick with shadow, across rivers that shine like silver, through valleys where mammoths graze. They see the world not only as it is, but as it can be. They feel the rhythm of pursuit, the patience of waiting, the triumph of survival. They feel the bond of tribe, the unspoken language of togetherness. And through it all, the wind whispers, softly, gently, like a lullaby meant for those who came before us. Now, as you listen, allow yourself to drift with them. Let the gentle hum of the elders' song echo in your mind. Let the warmth of the fire touch your skin. Let the stars guide your thoughts into dream. Here, in this story, you are safe. Here, you belong. Here, you rest. The world of 2.6 million years ago is far away, yet it beats within you still. For in each of us is the memory of the plains, the fire, the tribe, and the awakening of the hunter's spirit. Breathe deeply now. Let the night cradle you. Let the story carry you to sleep. The night lingers long and slow. Time moves differently here, measured not by hours on a clock, but by the rise and fall of the stars, by the crackling of the fire, by the steady breathing of the tribe. A faint mist begins to gather across the plains, softening the horizon, blurring the edges of trees and grass. The land exhales, cooling, resting. And in this hush, even the predators fall silent for a time, as though they too are listening to the heartbeat of the earth. The child dreams still, but their dream shifts. Now they are not running alone across the plain. They are standing beside others, their kin, their family. Each carries a stone spear, its point sharpened by careful hands. They are silent, moving together, their bodies blending with the tall grass. Ahead in the dream, a herd of gazelle grazes unaware. The child feels the tension of waiting, the stillness of breath held in unison, the unity of purpose. They do not yet know the chase, but in the dream they feel it, the rhythm of the hunt. And then the dream fades, softening like mist. The child sleeps deeper, their small body curled against the warmth of a sibling. The fire's glow washes over their face, painting them in light. The elder still sits awake, watching the flames. Their eyes reflect the red glow, but their mind wanders far. Elders are keepers of memory, and tonight they remember. They remember the time before fire was known, when nights were colder, darker, filled with constant fear. They remember the stories passed to them, of the first sparks, of hands striking stone to stone until light was born. The elder hums again, a low tune that drifts across the camp. Perhaps it is meant to soothe the young, or perhaps it is for the land itself. A way of saying, we are here, we belong, we honor this place. You can hear it too. A hum like a river's current, like a mother's lullaby, soft and endless. Beyond the firelight, a pair of glowing eyes watches from the dark. A predator, silent, curious. The beast shifts its weight, but does not come closer. It knows the fire, and it knows the tribe. There is strength here, unity that cannot be broken easily, so it lingers for a time, then melts back into the tall grass, gone like a shadow. The tribe sleeps on, unaware, but the land remembers. The night deepens, the stars wheel further west, and the air grows cooler still. The fire burns low, yet steady. The smell of smoke and ash mingles with the damp scent of dew forming on the grass. At last, the sky begins to pale. A faint gray light touches the horizon. Dawn approaches. The first to stir is not the elder, nor the hunters, but the women who gather. They rise quietly, stretching their limbs, whispering softly to the little ones who wake and fuss. They add wood to the fire, coaxing it back into life. The crackle grows stronger, sending sparks upward once more. The hunters rise next, their bodies lean, their eyes sharp even with sleep. They speak little, for words are not needed. Their hands move with purpose, sharpening stone flakes, adjusting leather bindings, checking the balance of spears. The child wakes too, blinking into the dim light of morning. The dream clings to them still, like a shadow at the edge of thought. They rub their eyes, yawn, and sit close to the fire, watching the hunters prepare. A small smile curves their lips. They do not yet know why. The tribe moves together, gathering their few possessions. Skins are folded, tools tied with sinew, children lifted onto strong backs. The fire is left to die, its smoke curling into the morning sky. They walk in single line across the plain, following paths known to their ancestors. The earth beneath their feet is cool with dew. Each step presses softly into the soil, leaving a trace that will fade with wind and time. Above, the sky brightens, shifting from gray to gold. The sun rises, painting the world in warmth. The day of the hunt begins. Imagine yourself with them now. You walk barefoot across the plains, the damp grass brushing your legs. The horizon stretches wide, endless, without walls or roads to bind you. Every direction is open, every breath filled with the scent of earth and sky. The air is fresh, cool, alive. You feel each step as though it is your own. The hunters move with silence, their eyes scanning for signs. A broken stem, a hoof print pressed into mud, the faint sound of movement carried by wind. Every detail speaks to them, every clue a thread in the great tapestry of survival. And then they find it, a herd. Far in the distance, the gazelle graze near a riverbank. Their bodies move gracefully, ears twitching, tails flicking. The hunters pause, lowering themselves into the grass, their breaths slow, their eyes sharpen. The child watches, heart quickening. The dream returns in flashes, the waiting, the unity, the chase. They are too young to join, but in their spirit, the hunt has already begun. The hunters plan with gestures, hands moving silently in the air. One points to the river, another to the tall grass. They will surround, cut off escape, drive the herd into their path. The strategy is simple, born of necessity, yet it requires patience, and trust. Slowly, they spread out, feet silent, bodies blending with the earth. The sun climbs higher, shadows shorten. The herd grazes, unaware. And then, with a sudden burst, the chase begins. The gazelles scatter, leaping, darting with astonishing speed. Dust rises in clouds as hooves pound the ground. The hunters move in unison, their voices rising now, shouts that drive the herd, steer it toward waiting spears. The child grips their sibling's hand, eyes wide. Their heart pounds with the rhythm of the chase. They feel every motion as if they were running too, their spirit alive with the dance of predator and prey. A spear flies, striking true. The gazelle stumbles, falls. Another follows, swift and sure. The herd breaks, fleeing into the distance, but the hunters have succeeded. Their voices rise in cries of triumph, not of cruelty, but of gratitude. The fallen animal lies still, and the hunters gather around. They place their hands upon it, bowing their heads. They honor its spirit, for it has given life to the tribe. The child watches, silent, the lesson etching itself deep within. The hunter's spirit is not only in the chase, it is in the respect, the balance, the bond. The sun blazes high now, golden and fierce. The tribe gathers together, their prize lifted with care. They will carry it back to their camp, where the women will prepare, where the fire will cook, where the children will eat and grow strong. The child lingers, gazing at the place where the gazelle fell. They feel a stirring, a weight, a truth. Someday they too will hold a spear. Someday they will run with the hunters. For now, they walk beside their kin, the rhythm of the hunt still echoing within them, like a heartbeat too ancient to forget. The day moves on, slow and golden. The tribe returns to their resting place, carrying the gazelle with care. Their shadows stretch long across the plain as the sun begins its descent once more. The camp comes alive with movement. Women and elders prepare the fire, feeding it until the flames leap high and bright again. The smell of smoke rises into the sky, mingling with the sweet scent of roasting meat. Children gather near, their eyes wide, their laughter soft, as the tribe shares in the gift of the hunt. The gazelle has given its life, and now the tribe will live. The hunters eat with reverence, the gatherers with gratitude, the little ones with joy. The elder raises a piece of meat to the sky, murmuring words older than memory. A prayer, a song, a promise. The child eats too, their belly warm, their spirit alive with the taste of survival. But more than food, they carry something deeper within. The memory of the chase, the echo of the hunt, the silent awakening of their spirit. As the sun sinks low, painting the sky in streaks of orange and crimson, the tribe settles once again near the fire. The flames dance against the darkening horizon, casting long shadows across the grass. The night sounds rise, the chirping of insects, the distant cry of a bird, the low murmur of the earth itself. The elder begins to speak, their voice deep, carrying over the fire. They tell of the balance of the world, of how every creature, from the smallest insect to the great mammoth, has its place. They speak of the hunter's role, not as destroyer, but as keeper of balance, taker and giver, part of the great circle. The tribe listens, their eyes reflecting the firelight. Even the youngest, though drowsy, hears the words, for stories are not just told. They are woven into the fabric of the tribe, carried across generations like the wind carries seeds. The child leans close, the warmth of the fire soothing their skin, their eyelids heavy. Yet the elder's words carve deep, leaving marks that will never fade. Night falls fully. The stars return, brighter than ever, filling the sky with silver light. The fire crackles, soft and steady, a heartbeat in the darkness. One by one, the tribe drifts into sleep. Some curl close to the fire, others beneath the shelter of trees. Their breaths rise and fall together, a gentle rhythm of peace. The child lies awake for a moment longer, gazing up at the stars. They see patterns in them, shapes like the gazelle, the lion, the mammoth, the fire itself. They do not yet have words for constellations, but they feel their meaning. The sky tells stories too, just as the elders do. At last, the child's eyes close, their dreams carrying them once more into the world of the hunt. In their dream, the plain stretches endlessly, golden grass shimmering in the wind. They run again, but now they are older, taller, stronger. A spear rests in their hand, steady and true. Their kin run beside them, faces fierce with purpose, bodies moving as one. The herd appears ahead, swift and powerful. The child, no longer just a child, feels the pulse of the earth beneath their feet, the breath of the wind in their lungs. They are no longer dreaming of the hunt. They are in it. The chase is swift yet patient. The rhythm is as old as time, as natural as the turning of the stars. The spear flies, the animal falls, and once more the balance is honored. The dream fades gently, dissolving into the soft cradle of sleep. But its truth remains, burning bright as the fire's last embers. Morning comes again. The tribe rises, stronger now, nourished by the hunt. Their bodies are lean, their spirits steady. They gather their things once more, ready to move with the herds, to follow the rhythm of life across the endless land. The child walks beside their kin, small feet pressing into the soil. The dream still clings to them, a whisper of what is to come. They do not speak of it, for dreams are private, sacred. But in their heart, the hunter's spirit glows, quiet and strong. The land stretches wide before them, full of promise, full of challenge, full of life. Rivers to cross, forests to wander, plains to chase upon. The journey never ends, and the tribe together walks on. Now, as you listen, imagine yourself still with them. You feel the earth beneath your feet, firm and cool. You feel the sky above, endless and blue. You feel the fire's warmth, the breeze's touch, the stars glow. You are part of this ancient circle, part of the memory that lives in every human heart. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. The hunter's spirit is not only theirs, but yours too. It is the patience to wait, the courage to act, the gratitude to honor what life gives. It is the fire that never dies, glowing softly within you. The elder's hum returns, low and steady, like the earth itself singing. It wraps around you, soothing, guiding you deeper into rest. The fire crackles, the wind whispers, the stars shine eternal. And you are safe, warm, at peace. Drift now into the dream of the plains. Let the hunt fade into stillness. Let the fire's glow carry you. Let the night cradle you into gentle sleep. For the story is not ending. It flows onward, just as the rivers flow, just as the stars turn, just as dreams continue. The hunter's spirit lives on, in them, in you, in every quiet heartbeat of the world. Sleep now and remember, you belong to the circle. You belong to the fire. You belong to the dream.